My heart raced as I approached the small, weather-beaten house on the outskirts of a forgotten town in the United States. The autumn leaves rustled ominously in the chilling breeze, setting the stage for a birthday I would never forget. This was supposed to be a celebration, a day of joy and laughter, but it was rapidly descending into a nightmare I could neither escape nor comprehend. The house, known locally as the Haunted Hollow House, had earned its ominous reputation over the years. Legends whispered that the spirits of its former inhabitants still lingered, trapped in an eternal torment. Friends warned me not to venture near it, especially on my birthday, but I had always been drawn to the unknown, the inexplicable, and the macabre. Little did I know that my curiosity would lead me to the darkest of horrors. The day began with the promise of excitement and adventure. As I woke up to the early morning sun, my heart fluttered with anticipation. I was turning 21, a milestone that called for a special celebration. My friends had planned a surprise outing, and their mischievous grins hinted at a day filled with unforgettable memories. The sky was clear, and the air was crisp as we piled into our cars, embarking on a road trip that would take us far from the familiar comforts of our city. The drive was long, winding through desolate landscapes, but our spirits remained high, fueled by youthful exuberance. However, as we reached our destination, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. The Haunted Hollow House loomed in front of us, casting a shadow that seemed to stretch infinitely. Its cracked windows and sagging roof conveyed a sense of despair, and I felt a knot of unease in my stomach. I had expected a grand adventure, but this was beyond anything I had imagined. My friends laughed it off as a mere coincidence, insisting that this creepy location was perfect for a birthday prank. They handed me a dusty old key, claiming it would unlock the secrets hidden within the house. I hesitated, but peer pressure and the desire to prove my bravery got the better of me. With trembling hands, I turned the key in the creaking lock, and the door swung open, revealing a darkness that seemed to devour the feeble light of our flashlights. We ventured cautiously inside, our footsteps echoing eerily through the cavernous halls. The air was thick with an indescribable presence, as if the very walls of the house were watching and listening. It wasn't long before we realized that we were not alone. Whispers, soft and insidious, filled the air. Faint, ghostly apparitions danced at the edge of our vision, disappearing the moment we tried to focus on them. The temperature plummeted, and a bone-chilling cold settled in our bones. Panic washed over me as I felt an invisible hand graze my shoulder, sending shivers down my spine. One by one, my friends began to disappear. They vanished into thin air, leaving behind nothing but their terrified screams and echoing laughter. Desperation clawed at my heart as I searched for them in the labyrinthine maze of the Haunted Hollow House. The very walls seemed to shift and change, trapping me in a nightmarish game of hide-and-seek. Hours turned into an eternity as I stumbled through the dark, my mind unraveling with fear. The whispers grew louder, their words unintelligible but filled with malice. I felt their icy breath on my neck, their unseen fingers brushing against my skin. The house was alive with malevolence, and I was its unwitting prey. Finally, I reached what appeared to be the heart of the house, an ancient, decaying room adorned with faded wallpaper and rotting furniture. There, in the flickering candlelight, I found my friends. Their eyes were hollow, their faces contorted with terror. They were trapped in a grotesque tableau, their bodies frozen in twisted positions. As I approached, they turned to me with vacant expressions, their voices a chorus of haunting lamentations. Their mouths moved, but the words were incoherent, a cacophony of despair and anguish. It was as if their souls had been devoured by the very darkness that surrounded Oos. I tried to reach out to them, to free them from their macabre prison, but an invisible force held me back. The room pulsed with a malevolent energy, and I realized that I was not in control of my own destiny. The haunted hollow house had claimed me as its own, and there was no escape. The hours turned into days, and I lost all sense of time within those cursed walls. I could hear the laughter of my friends echoing through the darkness, their voices twisted into grotesque mockery. I could feel their eyes on me, watching my every move, their presence a constant reminder of the horror that had befallen us. In that nightmarish limbo, I learned the true nature of the haunted hollow house. It was a place where time stood still, where the spirits of the damned were condemned to relive their torment for all eternity. I had become one of them, trapped in a never-ending nightmare from which there was no escape. As I sit here now, writing these words by the feeble light of a flickering candle, I can hear the whispers growing louder, the malevolent force tightening its grip on my soul. I know that my time is running out, that soon I will join my friends in the endless cycle of horror and despair. So, I leave this warning for anyone who dares to venture near the haunted hollow house on their birthday. Beware the allure of the unknown, for it may lead you to a fate far worse than death. The true horror of that place is not in the legends or the ghostly apparitions, but in the inescapable nightmare that awaits those who dare to enter its accursed halls.